So when did you start playing?
Well, I've been playing since I was in elementary school, but I've been freestyling seriously since 1981 after I saw it on Wide World of Sports. Remember that TV show, Wide World of Sports?
I do, and that was the inspiration for you to try some freestyle stuff?
I saw all those guys on there, and I was already doing trick throws and catches because I learned it. We actually had Frisbee programs in elementary school sponsored by Whammo. So I was learning already as a little boy, but when I saw it, I didn't know it was a real sport until I saw that TV show. And ever since then, I said, oh, I want to work at this and see what happens. And it's been awesome.
Wow, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Sometimes TV can actually have a positive effect on an individual, and that show obviously changed the course of your life, and that all happened in Fort Worth back in those days, right?
Actually, that was I was born and raised in Pennsylvania, so that was high school, Pennsylvania. Went to Penn State, played ultimate there, freestyled, and moved to Fort Worth after college, and hooked up with some players there, and some really great players. You know those guys. Tristan and Steve Haynes, and
some really good players. Let's look at it objectively. Some of whom won world titles with you. You and Steve won the World Paris Championships in. I don't want to put you on the spot. Give or take.
99. No. 99.
Don't get me to lying, as we like to say here in Texas.
That was another millennium. Yeah, 1,000 years ago. It was 1999. Me and Steve, and yeah, Steve broke down and cried. It was a beautiful thing. But we worked hard. We practiced a lot. He was a great influence on my life and just a super guy. And glad for the opportunity to play with Steve.
Well, I couldn't agree more. He is a great guy, and we hoped we would get to see him this weekend. But we hope we get to see him soon. And you and Steve and Tristan had good success as a co-op team.
Yeah, I think we finished second 3 years in a row at the World Championships, and just had a blast. It's really hard. It's really rare to find players of that caliber that live that close to you. It's just quite a luxury to be able to work and create routines with those guys, and it's kind of hard now. People live so far away, and it's hard to find someone that motivated as far as the competition goes to put that work in.
Right. Well, I'm sure all three of you were very talented, but having the opportunity to work together and push each other and learn together, you all got better and all pushed each other.
Absolutely. That's what you need. You need someone that's on your level or above your level, or do things, who does things a lot differently to really push you. And if you have an open mind, you can really get better fast. And when I started playing with Steve was so far above me. I mean, but I worked hard because I was motivated to get to his level to make myself a worthy partner. And I feel like that happened. It took a while, but it's just. For all the players that are just getting into the sport, it takes, if you want to get good, you have to work at it. You find someone who plays and will work with you, and you'll really improve very quickly.
Right. So if there's a young person out there who has learned a little bit as you did in school, and is seeing freestyle today on the internet for the first time, as you did with Wide World of Sports.
Right.
What's your message to that young boy or girl?
Just enjoy it. Enjoy the sport. If you get into it and aspire to do what these guys do, it'll take you a lot of really cool places. I've been able to travel the world. I've been to all these places I never thought I'd be able to go, and it's all because of this sport. And you'll meet so many awesome people you'll have lifelong friendships with, and people from all over the country, all over the world, and it's a very enriching experience.
And make sure that you and all the young friends that you're playing with learn the same spin. Would you give them that advice?
Learn both spins.
Learn both spins. Why not? Nobody ever told me that when I was starting out.
Yeah, well, I learned counter, and then when I thought I was pretty good, and then when I went out to show my friend what I could do with the disc, I couldn't understand why I couldn't spin it. He was throwing me clock, and I was like, oh, dang, I got to learn that other spin now. So, yeah, learn both spins, please.
Learn both spins. That's good advice. All right, so we've got co-op and pairs finals coming up this afternoon. Who are you playing with, and what can we expect to see?
I'm playing with Charles Logan. He's my pairs partner, and he is from Austin. He's an awesome guy, good friend. You'll see some really flexible moves from Charles, some cool turnover stuff, and some groundwork. He likes to roll around on the ground. Awesome player, and fairly new player too. He's kind of learning on the fly, but only freestyling with us for a couple of years now. So from me, I'm just going to go for it because I have nothing to lose. So I'm just going to let it all hang out. I haven't even warmed up yet, so I'm just going to rely on my 30-plus years of experience.
Well, I don't want to be the one to keep you from warming up when you should be warming up. You have to judge first. That's right. And are we going to see you in co-op?
Yeah, playing with Jeff O'Brien, awesome player who's got a lot of moves that watch Jeff's game because he does some moves that no one's ever seen before, and then he's got some moves that no one does. You might see a Guidus brush, which very difficult move, especially indoors. You'll see some crazy moves from Jeff. So watch him carefully. And Lisa Hunricks has just got a wealth of experience, multiple world championships. Great game, great style, great flow, great form, and we're going to just be improvising and kind of winging it and, again, going for it.
Good. Going for it. Speaking of 30 years of experience, I talked to Charles a little bit the other day after his routine, and he revealed that he is, excuse me for 1 second while I get this right. Okay, we're back. Charles Logan, apparently one of at least 2 players in the tournament who have had a 30-year hiatus in their career.
Yes. So. Who's the other one? Mike.
The other one is Jerry Gear.
Jerry
Gear, who I don't know I bet Tita would know. Tita, was Jerry Gear ever much of a freestyler back in the day?
Always.
Oh, he always was. Okay. TDC though. Yes, on the West Coast. All right, Dan Yarnell.
Thanks,
It was
John.
great talking to you. Great to know a little bit. And anybody you want to say hi to out there?
Everybody, I love you. See you soon. Have a good holiday.
All right, we love you. Happy holidays. Thank you, Dan.